Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ade and I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and I'm here for my live World Cup watch along where we'll be watching one of the pre-tournament favourites, Brazil, taking on the highly ranked best African side in terms of qualification, in terms of the world rankings, which is Morocco. So we're going to be watching and performing the live watch along of Brazil versus Morocco. Do forgive me, obviously it's getting a bit late here in the UK where I'm based, but I'm looking forward to what should be quite an intriguing encounter between, well, so far, probably the most closely contested two teams in terms of quality that there is. Brazil being ranked 6th in the world and Morocco being ranked 7th. So I'm sure we have a treat in order for us. I've checked out the teams just a few minutes ago, and I can see that Brazil have gone very, very strong. So without further ado, I'm just going to make sure everything is working okay on the stream. So do bear with me. And of course, anyone that joins the stream and wants to have a little chat with me, obviously feel free, say hello into the chat, introduce yourself. Like I said, my name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and on my channel I do live watch-alongs of football, do videos on stories and discussions in and around the world of football, transfers, etc. Live Premier League watch-alongs. I'm a big Liverpool FC fan, as you can see, and some of my graphics on my channel has the adornments of Anfield and the Kop around it. Yeah, so I'm heavily into football, as I've said, and I also do play video games on my channel, of which I do specialise in Street Fighter 6. So if anybody does see this back later and is also a Street Fighter 6 player, please let me know. I also do play retro arcade games as well as other modern day classics. So that is basically the premise for my channel in general. And the idea is that I'm just a new YouTube content creator that is here just to build their own community, make new friends along the way, have a good time and just enjoy the social side of the platform. So that's who I am, and hopefully a few people end up joining the stream today. And on that note, let's have a quick look. What I like to do before I watch along is to have a quick look at the two teams, go through them, you know, throw a few of my own opinions on there, and obviously at that point there would usually, to be fair, be a few people in the chat. But seeing as it's quite late in the UK, maybe it will just be me talking to myself. But all good, I don't mind. It's all part of the process. And the positive thing about being live at this time of the night in the UK is that obviously the football is happening across the world, over in the United States, Mexico, America, Central America, etc. So the channel is up live, and I could end up speaking to people all over the world that are in the middle of their day, unlike the end of their day, like I am over here in England. So without further ado, I'm just going to check out the two teams and go through the teams with you, and we can see how things are shaping up or going to shape up on the pitch. So just bear with me a moment. Let's bring up the two teams. Right, so as I was saying in the introduction, Brazil have gone very strong, and they are managed by obviously the former Real Madrid manager, one of the most decorated managers in world history, which is Carlo Ancelotti. For me, basically the all-time GOAT manager in my eyes. Reason being, because he's done it in so many countries. He's won the Champions League 5 times. He's won the league in every country he's managed in. He's an absolute legend of the game. The kind of man that just raises his eyebrow and nicks the points or the wins off of you. Absolute top man. So Carlo Ancelotti is the Brazilian manager, and he's taking charge of his first international tournament, and he's going to be playing a 4-2-3-1 system. In goal is my boy's goalkeeper, Alisson Becker, Liverpool's #1. Right back is Roger Ibanez. Centre back pairing of Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhaes, the Arsenal, newly crowned Arsenal Premier League champion. Douglas Santos is playing left back. In midfield, he had the Premier League, well, the ex-Premier League midfielder now, Casemiro, who's a free agent after leaving Man United. Bruno Guimaraes, who is the Newcastle stalwart, the central defensive midfielder, who's one of the top-rated CDMs in the Premier League. Up front, they're playing a front four, effectively, with Igor Thiago, the out-and-out striker, supported behind by Lucas Paquetá in the 10 role. Vinicius Junior, will he shine? Will this be his tournament? Vinicius Junior playing off the left wing, and Rafinha, Barcelona star man, playing off the right wing. Right, Morocco. Their manager is Mohamed Kaibi. Formation is 4-2-3-1, similar to Brazil's. And their team I am less familiar with, but obviously there are some stars in there that we will know. So number 1 is Bunu. Hakimi, who is the top-rated right back in world football. We have Diop as centre-back. Riyad, his partner. Mazraoui, the Man United player, at left-back. Bouadi in midfield, is a very good player. Number 24, El Ayanu. Number 10 is Brahim Diaz of Real Madrid. Number 8, he's playing left wing. We have Nahi, who is playing in a 10 role. We have El Kanous, who applies his trade in La Liga. And up top, playing striker is Saibari. Right. Players on the bench are Alexandro, the veteran left back, who spent the majority of his career in Serie A, famously of Juventus. We have Gabriel Martinelli, the Arsenal left winger. We have Endrick, who's Real Madrid's player, but who was on loan last season at Olympique Lyon. We have Leo Pereira. We have Weverton. We have Luis Henrique. We have Edison, formerly of Man United, who is now playing his trade over in the Turkish Superliga. We have Mateus Cunha, who is obviously a Man United player that we know. Bremer, who is a rugged centre-back, a 29-year-old that plays the majority of his career in Italy. Most of his time spent there being at Torino and Juventus. We have Rayan, who is the young prodigy, the young player that has been brought over into the Premier League just last season, who plays for Bournemouth. We have Fabinho, ex-Liverpool player, Danilo. And we have Edison Silva, and we have Danilo Santos. Right, so Morocco's bench, we have Aymanu Ek Goyab, butchered that name, apologies. We have Sofian Amrabat, who used to play for Man United and is back in Serie A. We have Bellamari, we have El Kaibi, we have El Marabut, we have El Owadi, we have Halhal, we have El Kaju, we have Rahimi, we have Sedan, we have Salah Eddin, we have Sbai, we have Tanyuti, we have Talbi, and we also have Yassine. So there's a lot of players. I'll be quite real. I do not know a lot of the Moroccan players, but of course, the Brazilian ones are a lot more familiar to me. So on that note, just going to make sure all the graphics are working. Right, I should have really checked the health of the stream before we go. Yeah, looking all good there. Anyone that drops into the chat, please say hello. I will say hello in the chat myself. Hello all. Feel free to say hello anytime. Feel free to say hello anytime. I like to be very inclusive on my channel, have chats with any guests that drop by. The idea behind the channel is to enjoy the football together, talk through the watch along about the events that's happening on the pitch. But of course, anybody that raised any questions in the chat, whether there be, things that they want to talk about, sports that we're watching, things that we like, hobbies, etc., and just basically forming friendships and getting to know each other as the channel progresses and I try to grow my own community. So really, that's what I'm all about. Like I said, my name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier, and yeah, just here to have a good time, enjoy the football, and see what happens on this wonderful, wacky world of YouTube. So that is what I am all about. So without further ado, I will take a moment and I will just make sure everything is working all right on the stream, etc., and all good. So just for the time being, I'm just going to be getting myself ready. So I will leave the teams up on the screen. And yes, but in the meantime, if anyone does pop into the channel, like I said, then of course, feel free to say hello. It will be a pleasure to meet some of you. Yeah, everything's looking good. We have kickoff in 18 minutes. So very much looking forward to this game. Got a feeling it could be a bit of a belter. So hopefully it's going to be a good one. We shall see. Fantastic. We have someone in the chat. Cameron, how are you doing? Cameron is a long time. I haven't been on YouTube that long, but he's one of the first people that joined my channel. And lovely to see you in. Cameron, how are you doing this evening? I hope you are well. Cameron says, yo, Vet, how are you, brother? I am very good, my man. Let me just say that back. I'm good. Hopefully you can join me for the stream. Obviously, feel free to chip in, have a few, let me know your takes on things, and hopefully you're enjoying the World Cup so far, Cameron. Please let me know. Yeah, so all good, all good. Saying that, I think a lot of these things are at this time in the UK, with the football being on so late, it literally feels like survival, trying to survive the matches in terms of the lateness, because already the tiredness sets in. But you know, second wind, and you know, I'm a big fan of trying to cover a lot of the football. I want to soak up as much of the World Cup as I can, because these events only come around once every 4 years, as we know. And you know, who wants to miss it when, you know, you only get one opportunity to sample a World Cup every 4 years. So yes, that's what I'm going to try and do. I did have some crazy ideas of trying to get up and cover the Australia-Turkey game, and that would be at 5 a.m. And I was like, wow, yeah, maybe I need to be a bit realistic. Yeah, that is a little bit unlikely, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is. I can but try, but probably not that one, to be honest. So yes. But yeah, looking forward to this game. It's going to be an interesting contrast. The star power is definitely with Brazil. They've got a lot more technical ability on the pitch in terms of overall quality of player. But Morocco do have an amazing organisation. Last time out, we'll all remember Morocco finished third in the World Cup. They made the semi-finals and had an absolutely stellar performance there. They obviously recently had that little bit of scandal in the African Cup of Nations, of which they lost on penalties to Senegal, but were a whisker away of winning that tournament on their home soil. But yeah, so I do believe that Morocco are going to put up a stern test for Brazil, and it will be yeah, really exciting to see how they get on. So yes, and like I said, anybody that pops into the chat, do feel free to say hello. I'm a very friendly person. I'm here to obviously express my football opinions, but more importantly, hear yours, have a chat about the footy, and yeah, just enjoy it together. So like I said, anybody that does drop into the stream, please do make your presence known. I'm more than happy to discuss matters on the pitch, on and off the pitch. Any leagues, any teams, I've always loved football, so that is what it's all about for me. So yeah, look forward to meeting and speak to anyone new. We have Cameron and myself in the chat so far, and hopefully a few others join us. Usually, obviously I'm only a small channel at the moment, but usually we do get quite a few people in terms of chatting. Obviously nothing on a massive scale, but do get a good 9-10 people in the majority of the time, which is lovely to see as I'm building my channel. And yeah, and it's nice obviously to have some people keep you company while you're watching the game. But yes, so there we go. So yes, we have kickoff in 14 minutes. And at this point in time, I will put my prediction in the chats. I'm going for a Brazil victory. This keyboard is shocking. 2-1. That's what I'm going for. A Brazil victory, 2-1. Hello all. Hello Gary, nice to see you in the chat, my man. How are you doing? I hope you're enjoying the World Cup. Please let me know. I don't know how you're feeling, Gary. I am very tired myself. I cannot lie. But, you know, I'm trying to get that second win and going to be happy to talk through the game with yourself if you're sticking around. And hopefully you are. But, yep, definitely looking forward to the game. And I think it's going to be a belter. So, yes. All good, all good. Yeah, so with the Brazilian squad, a lot of the talk was would Neymar make the would Neymar make the first team? He hasn't made the he hasn't even made the bench. So I'm sure they're looking to try and get Neymar fit for the latter stages of the tournament, which you'd expect Brazil to at least be getting to the quarterfinals. I don't think Brazil are strong enough to win it. My prediction, I've got a prediction video that I've put on my channel, which you're more than welcome to check out, of where I outline who I believe is going to win the World Cup, and that is Argentina. Argentina are my pick. I do believe Argentina have what it takes to get over the line and win the tournament. That is my belief. So, yes. All right, make sure my graphics are up working. Right, we are nearly there at kickoff. Please do, guys, the few of you that are here, please do remember to drop a like on the channel. Sorry, a like on the video. And obviously anyone that's new to the channel, if you like a nice place with friendly vibes and non-toxic banker, then do please consider subscribing. My channel would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. I was really happy the other day. I reached a milestone of 100 subscribers, which felt like a massive achievement, which have only been going for just over a month now, so not too shabby. And put in a lot of effort so far. So yeah, really nice to see. Thank you for everyone that's done that for me. Really appreciate it. So amazing. Right, let's have a look at these teams again and see where, you know, the differences can be made. I'm someone that doesn't necessarily rate Igor Thiago very highly. I know he's done very well in the Premier League this season, but whenever I watch him, he does come across as a very clunky striker. I just personally don't see it. I just don't see it. So yeah, but it is what it is. Obviously, is this going to be the tournament where Vinicius Jr. steps out of the shadows and becomes the main man for Brazil, take over the mantle from Neymar? They've been waiting a long time in Brazil, and according to the media and the way that he's viewed in the country, they just potentially just don't believe he is the guy. Rafinha, who has had in the last 2 seasons a much better time of things with as far as Brazilian forwards go, he's been absolutely stellar for Barcelona, outscoring Vinicius Jr. at a canter, and has been the best performing Brazilian winger in world football for the last 2 years. Casemiro's had a resurgence for Man United this summer, even though he just left. Bruno Guimaraes is one of the best central defensive midfielders around these days. They've got a very strong centre-back pairing in Marquinhos and Gabriel Magalhaes, the two Brazilian defenders that battled it out in the Champions League final, which was won on penalties by PSG and Marquinhos. And then you have Alisson Becker, Liverpool goalkeeper, still in goal. So when you look at them, they have a very, very strong spine, even though I personally do not rate Igor Thiago massively. And yes, just as things are happening and the teams are about to get ready to come out, you've got Brazil's Neymar taking a lot of the plaudits and a lot of the fanfare. Carlo looking dapper in his suit. And yes, he's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, Carlo Ancelotti. But this is a man who is never flustered and is always very chilled, and someone that you would stake with a lot of confidence that can somehow guide Brazil to that promised land of winning their 6th World Cup. But yes, it's going to be difficult for Brazil to win a World Cup, in my opinion. But they definitely got the squad that can do it. It's just whether, when it comes to the latter stages, whether they're going to be able to get it over the line. As I said, I don't really predict Brazil to win a World Cup. I believe that they can get to the quarters, maybe the semis, but I think they will fall short in the end. But we shall see. That is just a prediction. And it will be interesting, to say the least. Right. We are nearly there. We are nearly at kickoff. So, if anybody wants to talk in the background, like I said, then feel free. Drop your comments in the chat, and I will happily answer. And if it is all quiet during the quiet moments, I will just be commentating on the match, and just enjoying the football. So, like I said, feel free to join me on my watch along, chat away, keep me company, etc. All good. I am happy either way. Scotland game is on at 2 a.m, which is I wonder how popular it's going to be in Scotland. Are there going to be a lot of Scots men and women going to be up late at night watching their countrymen kick off the World Cup at 2 a.m. UK time? That is going to be interesting. But Scotland do have a nice opener versus Haiti. You'd imagine the Scots will get the job done, and hopefully they do for the home nations. Myself, I am half English myself. And I want England to do the business, if possible, here at the World Cup. So, we shall see. Brazil are historically the only team to appear at every World Cup. The Brazil kit's very yellow. It's usually a bit more tinged with a darker yellow stroke gold, but yeah, it seems a very yellowy top. But you do love the iconic kit, which matches the flag, of course. And one of the interesting facts is that a foreign manager, so a manager who is not born and has the nationality of the team he's managing, has never won the World Cup. So the odds are against Carlo Ancelotti winning it for Brazil. And the odds are against Thomas Tuchel, who is German, who is managing England. So the odds are against Brazil and England winning the World Cup just on that one type of statistic. So yes, usually a country that wins the World Cup will usually have a manager that manages, that, you know, originates from that country, should I say. So yes, it will be interesting to see if somebody can break that hoodoo. But yeah, a lot of pressure on these Brazilian shoulders. They're expected to go far. You know, Brazil, no matter what the state of the football national team is like, they kind of are always expected to go far in the tournament. The teams are just awaiting. Oh, I didn't even say thank you, Cameron, for sorting that like. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, just even a like, you know, even engagement on the channel is all helpful. A like on the stream is always appreciated. Obviously, a subscriber is even better. So yeah, anyone that can drop comments in the chat and yeah, bring some life to the stream is always welcome. So thank you for everyone. Really do appreciate the support. We've just seen the original R9 in the crowd. I don't know why Carlo Ancelotti trying to sing the anthem. I bet he don't know it. Come on now. Don't try it, Carlo. As the Brazilians are passionately singing the national anthem in the crowd. Carlo was dropping a bit of a weak lip sync job there. But yeah, it does always make me laugh. When I see people singing the national anthem of a country, it's got to be two things. It's got to be two things. You've either got to belt that thing out like you own it, or just keep silent. And just keep your lips, don't do the whole mumble, the lip mumbling like you know it. If you don't know it, you don't know it. Just keep your mouth shut, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? But some people want to make you believe that they know it, but come on. Carlo, you're a cool guy, but you lost your cool there, bro. Moroccan national anthem, here we go. And these boys are all singing it loud and proud. Very loud in the stadium as well. So obviously there's a big Moroccan presence there, which we love to see. So all good. The cameraman does his job and finds a good-looking girl supporting the crowd. You can't. I tell you what, you cannot ever underestimate the ability of the World Cup cameraman or woman. But a lot of the time, without a doubt, these guys will pick up the hot lady in the crowd. So they just did that already. They just put up a lovely looking Moroccan lady on the screen. You know, these cameramen, they know what they're doing. They're basically getting paid to perv. Absolute joke. But yeah, it is what it is. They need to even it up sometimes for the ladies and trying to find some hot guys in the crowd for the lady viewers, of which there are a lot, of course. But yeah, this is going to be a fantastic game. Looking forward to it immensely. So let's see how it's going to pan out. So yeah. Gary in the chat says, Joker, I do try, brother. I do try. You know, you gotta take it. You can't take life uber seriously. Life is too serious as it is. So yeah. I'll tell you what, my living room is absolutely steaming. Just gonna quickly take off my Liverpool jumper and yeah, just enjoy the game. Yeah, absolutely steaming. Don't need that on. So we are nearly there. Big game. Right, and we have kickoff. Let's go. So good start, deep kickoff by Brazil. And, you know, Morocco settling nicely into the game. Ball is with Alisson Becker right now. Plays it into midfield with Casemiro. Brazilian crowd are just loving life. Morocco. Oh, heavy challenge. Surely that's a bad challenge early on. Bad tackle by the Brazilian left back, Douglas Santos. I mean, not, you know, really cleaned out Brahim Diaz. Anyway, ball is back underway. I'd say that even though Brazil have had a lot of the possession, Morocco have settled the best. And look very, very structured, very organised. Hakimi tries to go past Santos. Cleared. And Morocco enjoying a very, very good shape so far. Ibanez taking the throw for Brazil. Thiago wins it. Right, fired over to the left wing for Morocco. El Khanous. Oh, taken down. Brazil a bit sluggish. Ibanez takes down El Khanous. So Ibanez takes down El Khanous. A little bit cynical. I mean, that could be a yellow early on. It really could. Really could be a yellow early on. I mean, I think Brazil are lucky to get away with not getting 2 yellows so far, to be honest. El Khanous, who was fouled, is going to be taking this free kick. El Khanous floats one in. Thiago clears in a defensive role. But I'm really impressed so far early on with the Moroccan structure. They're looking very disciplined, very confident. Bouhaddi. El Khanous with a ball roll. Back to Bouhaddi. Riyad of Brentford. Pretty sure it's Brentford Riyad plays for. Mazraoui. El Khanous. Oof. Nice take from Paquetá. Skins one player. Dives in for the challenge. A little bit late. Luckily, he didn't connect there either. Bono, the goalkeeper, who had a really good World Cup, you may recall. El Khanous. Hakimi's out wide, back into the box. Diop back to Hakimi on the right wing. Hakimi now. Some good play from Morocco. Fizzing it about. Brahim Diaz of Real Madrid tries to jink inside. Tries to fire across the goal, but it's cleared by Marquinhos. Yeah, very impressed by Morocco so far. Very, very confident start they've made, for sure. El Khanous now on the... Oh, comes inside. Roger Ibanez, he's got him on toast already, you can tell. Oof. Lovely from Mazraoui. Oh, right, it's free. Clear in the middle. Shoots. Oh. Brazil like they're on the ropes. Great start from Morocco, honestly. So impressive. Paying their illustrious opponents no respect at all. That was a great chance. Really, really good chance. Right, one back by Morocco. They're back on the attack again. Right, played into the box. Fired across Alisson. Hakimi wants a corner. I don't think Alisson touched it though. Hakimi was looking for a corner there. I think he just nutmegged the defender. Nothing doing there, Hakimi, who for me is the #1 rated right back in the world of football. Igor Thiago using muscle. Paquetá. Nice play from Paquetá. Oh, loose control there from Casemiro. Brahim Diaz now, the diminutive Man United player. Being popped around. Riyadh now. One back by Brazil now. Igor Thiago looking for the break. Looking for Vinicius Jr. Can he stay on side? Doesn't play him in. Igor Thiago kind of jogs forward. All right, Vinny Jr. on the ball. Marquinhos steps forward. Rafinha now. Right wing. Marquinhos. Over to Gabriel. Marquinhos again. It's the first time that Brazil have had any real solid possession. Morocco laying traps. Very, very good structure from Morocco. Seriously. Rafinha takes a shot. Did that come off the Moroccan centre-back's hand? Okay. El Khanous, live wire of the game so far. Right, what we've got here? Shot central. Nope. Brahim Diaz lined up a shot. Gabriel, the dark hearts on the floor. Hakimi and Gabriel Kalash. Gabriel goes down like a ton of bricks, but he's looking for it. The crafty Arsenal centre-back. Gabriel, he really sold that. Very clever. Very, very clever. Definitely one of the strongest centre-back pairings in the tournament. Gabriel and Marquinhos. Most definitely. Right, El Khanous driving towards the box. Good feet. Oof. Strong tackle on Casemiro there. Paquetá very relieved there. Give the ball away. Loose touch. Snatched away by El Khanous. Onani tripped, looking for something, looking for a penalty, but well, Alisson with the pink boots on lays it out to his left for Gabriel. Sabari now tries to take a turn and swivel just on the edge of the box. Lovely. By the time Morocco have popped it off, I haven't even got time to name a player. They're just popping it around so smoothly. Lovely stuff. Hakimi now, right wing. Lovely triangles from Morocco. Really good play. Brazil chasing shadows at the moment. It's what you expect the other way round. Morocco usually just normally a very defensive, durable team, but they've come to play. Mazraoui now, central of the box, played in by El Canous. Ooh, gone for a through ball, but cleared by Marquinhos. Paqueta trying to play a 1-2 with his Premier League fellow Brazilian, but there's a foul. So Brazil have some relief. They are struggling, Brazil. If anyone's in the chat and wants to say hello, please do feel free. It will be lovely to make your acquaintance. Ibanez getting tracked now on the ball. They are all over Brazil. They're not letting Brazil breathe. So impressive. Right, Vinicius Jr. now, left wing, driving into the edge of the box. Floats one into the box. Igor Thiago should score. Should score. Lovely play from Vinicius Jr. Drives past the Moroccan defender. Flashes past him. Stumps one in. Igor Thiago's running into it. 5 yards out. Completely fluffs the header. Completely misses it. Tries to guide it into the far corner. Just needs to make contact. Just doesn't. He's already thinking about, if anything, scoring. I was trying to think about where he wants to place it, but yeah, he's got to score that. That should be 1-0 Brazil. Didn't even connect. Absolutely shocking. He's not a player I rate, to be honest, Igor Thiago. I know he scored 23 odd goals in the Premier League, which is a stunning achievement, but I saw him play about 3 or 4 games in the Premier League last season. I wasn't impressed on any occasion I saw him play. I thought it was very clunky. He's one of those Brazilians that are just like the most non-Brazilian Brazilian you've ever seen. But he did score 23 goals. I'm sure there's at least 8 or 9 of those might have been penalties. But to be fair, to score 13, 14 others is not bad going. But honestly, I do not rate him. Don't rate his footwork. And I think he's a high volume kind of type player. He needs a lot of chances to score those goals. So yeah, not a player I rate, but you can't doubt the achievement he's made on the game. So ball is back with Alisson. Brazil trying to pop it around the back. Marquinhos over to Roger Ibanez. Show some legends in the crowd. Kaká, Roberto Carlos, and the original Ronaldo. So Marquinhos now. Casemiro. Right, Vinny Jr. left wing now. Trapped by 2. Tries to nutmeg Hakimi. No dice. Right, ball is now with the Brazilian centre-backs on the halfway line, centre circle. Gabriel inching forward. Vinicius Junior comes inside. Centre circle. Paquetá. Rafinha outside on the left. Ball dropped down. Picked up by Bono. Now, Morocco have dropped back deep into shape, which is allowing Brazil to push on and come on to them. All right, Casemiro, Roger Ibanez, Casemiro, Gabriel centre circle, Rafinha on the ball. Oh, poor cross back to Mazraoui. Riyad on the ball. Brazil hunting impacts better now. Right, ball's broken to the middle. 30 yards out, Rafinha tries to slide in. Vinicius Junior turns, spins. And does he win a corner? That didn't look like a corner to me, but he's won a corner. Good play for Rafinha. Span in. And, oh yes, that's definitely a corner, yes. Vinicius Junior tries to turn and spin. And it tries to maintain control, but bounces off of Hakimi for a corner. So Brazil seem to have settled into the game now. We're coming up to 20 minutes of a fast-paced game. And Brazil have settled into the game a lot better in the last 3 or 4 minutes. But up until then, it had been all Morocco. All right, Bruno Guimaraes. Ooh. Cleared Paquetá, first time shot. Bounces off one of the Moroccan bodies. But now the ball is back with Alisson. So Brazil need to rebuild. Gabriel advancing the ball out. As I said, if anybody wants to have a chat, please do drop a message. Thank you for Gary and Cameron for joining me and saying hello. Quiet stream so far, so make yourself known. Right, through ball. Sabari's through. Chips Alisson. Wow. Goal from nowhere. Goal out of nowhere. Sabari. Brilliant effort. One ball. One ball crashes the whole Brazilian back line. Bypasses the midfield, bypasses the defence. Sabari's running on through. Chips Alisson with a beautiful finish. Alisson tries to rally and cry, attempt to get his troops up. Brazil, shambolic defending. All over the shop. Definitely what Morocco deserve overall on a balance of play. Sabari is ecstatic. There's a through ball from Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui plays into Brahim, who's in the centre circle. Bang! Puts through Sabari and just chips Alisson. Lovely finish. Gabriel on his heels. Nowhere near it. Brilliant finish. Wow. Alisson had come so far out of his goal, he couldn't even use his hands anyway. But, yeah, pretty poor from Gabriel, I thought. He wasn't on his heels quick enough there. Didn't read the danger. There was no cover from the defensive midfielders. And great pick by Brahim Diaz. He spotted the gap, curled in A lovely 35-yard P-roller across the ground, but curled into space. The Moroccan fans are going absolutely nuts. And Saibari arced his run, bent in, saw Allison on rushing, slowed himself down, chip bang. 1-0 Morocco. Respect on them boys there. So the Samba boys have a lot to do here. Very, very impressive. So the first water break. And Brazil 1-0 down. So yeah, difficult start to the World Cup for Brazil. One of the pre-tournament favourites. It's very odd as well because Brazil had just enjoyed their best spell of the game. A 3-4 minute spell before the goal was Brazil's best spell of the game. Oh, haven't even updated the score. Do forgive me. Do forgive me there. Messed up the score. Great finish from Saibari. Lovely chip. 1-0 Morocco. Gabriel caught on his heels. Looked like he had cement in his boots, Gabriel. Cameron and Gary, who are in the chat. Are they still in the chat? Are you still in the chat, boys? Yeah, your centre-back did not cover himself in glory there. Lovely smile from Saibari. Clearly he really enjoyed that. Lovely goal. Really good. So many games coming thick and fast. I'm looking forward to tomorrow as well. You've got obviously you've got Germany, Curacao. I won't be watching that. But I will be watching Virgil van Dijk's Netherlands versus Japan. It's a big shame that Wataru Endo, another Liverpool player, has recently just retired from international football after trying to make it fit for the World Cup. He hasn't made it, sadly, and he's announced his retirement. So it was going to be a little bit of a Liverpool face-off, but there'll be plenty of Liverpool of the Liverpool squad contingent there. You're going to have Virgil van Dijk, Cody Gakpo, and Ryan Gravenberch playing for the Netherlands. Jeremy Frimpong, who is also a Liverpool player and from Holland, has not made it into the squad. So yes, quite a strong Liverpool contingent in tomorrow's game. So I'll be watching eagerly to see how the Liverpool boys are getting on for Holland. The Netherlands. We call them Holland over here sometimes as well. But yes, they are the Netherlands. So Brazil need to find a way back in. What can they do here? Centre-backs Marquinhos and Gabriel playing it back forth between each other. They're now on the centre circle. Halfway line, moving forward. So Brazil have a free kick. Right, Brazil on the break. Morocco on the break. Hakimi bursting forward, striding, but cutting more centrally. He's going to line one up and puts it wide of Alison's post. But no, he's ran the whole length of the pitch there from his own half, unopposed from the right-back spot. Shocking stuff from Brazil. That's not right. That isn't right. Shouldn't be able to travel that far without being challenged. This is why I mentioned it. Shocking stuff. All right, Roger Ibanez. Like, Brazil are just not a good team. They've got certain players, but they're a little bit defensively frail. They're lacking something. Cameras is still here, mate. Nice to see you, mate. At least I'm not here alone. Let me know if you're still here, Gary, as well. But if not, happy that you at least came and said hello. Absolutely magic of you. Thank you. Right, Hakimi, edge of the box. Boadi with the lovely curly afro-y style hair. Used to play for the French under-21 team, but I think he's changed nationalities. So Morocco fouled. And they've got a free kick in the right wing position. About 6 yards from the byline. So let's see what's going to happen here. Good position now for Hakimi to whip one in. Ball. Oh. Ball played in. Dangerous. Morocco could have done more there, but Brazil not convincing. A lovely back heel. Oh, Sabari nearly gets shots away in the box after ghosting past two players. Oh, Brahim went for a shot there, but a bit of a weak shot there, and he was kind of challenged in the box. Brazil struggling, giving the ball away again. Morocco just a better team than Brazil. It's just as simple as that. Morocco are just a better team than Brazil. It is as simple as that. It's brilliant. Brahim doing central. Shaping up for a shot. Ooh, tries to cut inside. Travelling 15, 20 metres there. Lovely play from Morocco. Fizzing it around, put it across. Oof. They are all over. Hakimi blazes one over, but they are all over Brazil. Like an absolute rash. So impressive. Who is this guy they're showing in the crowd? Get him off. Alisson tries to clear. Right, back to now. So, a rare chance for Vinicius Jr. Left wing. Right, central. Guimaraes puts it back to Vinicius Jr. Left wing, edge of the box by the byline. Cuts inside. Gets shot away. Oh my God, he's wrapped it in. Absolutely quality goal from Vinny Jr. Absolutely wrapped it in. Sensational finish. Past Bono in an instant. He did not see any of that. Wow, that's what you need from your star man to step up and claim the World Cup. That's what you need. That is what you need. He's absolutely smashed that. Great play, cut back inside, but from the byline, goes past the defender and fires in a beautiful curling arrowing shot into the far corner. Bono had absolutely no chance. Beautiful finish. So really good game opening up now. Really, really good game. Rafinha plays in. Vinicius Jr. into the box. Edge of the line. Cuts inside. Bang! You do not save those. You do not save those. One. The Samba boys are back. Two really good goals in this game. Really, really good. And it's kind of what you want for the World Cup. You want like when like two top teams are coming together, you want it to be lively. You want it to be exciting. You don't want them to cancel each other out. And yeah, no chance of that. Both looking very dangerous. Very, very good. And I'm most of the way there for my prediction, which was before the game, which was Brazil to beat Morocco 2-1. On this, on the evidence of play, it would be more likely Morocco win 2-1. But hey, I'm nearly there. Brahim Diaz to Hakimi, who's turned spins and brought down by Vinny Jr. So it's Hakimi brought down by Vinny Jr. So a bit of Real Madrid on PSG crime there. All right, Morocco have, as I mentioned, the free kick here. Hakimi fouled by Vinicius Jr. Great goal, says Gary in the chat. It definitely was. Ball comes in, breaks to Hakimi, edge of the box. Brahim Diaz floats it in. Oh, Alisson, big punch out. Hakimi heads it back to Mazraoui. He's exactly on the halfway line. Back to Bono in goal. Rafinha harasses and harries and chases him down. Bono, big clearance. Ball goes back to Alisson Becker. Yes, Gary, it was a great goal. Gary in the chat says great goal. It was a phenomenal goal. Hope you boys are doing all right. Finding the energy to stay up. Respect. All right, good physical battle in midfield, trying to win the ball back for their teams. Buwadi over to Riyad. Brahim Diaz turned. Riyad bursting through. That's going to be a yellow, surely. Is that the first yellow of the game? That's for Casemiro. I think there should have been more yellows, to be honest. And definitely more for Brazil. Brahim brought down by Gabriel Magalhaes. Casemiro. Late challenge there. Definitely a yellow. And needed to give it away. I mean, to be fair, it was a good yellow to take because they were in trouble. Seen a replay of the goal. Oh my days, he smashed that past the keeper. Right, foul on Paquetá. Marquinhos sprays out wide. Rafinha tries to skip inside Mazraoui, but well defended. Saves a corner. Right, ball one back in the middle is Rafinha, just outside the box. Tenacious tackling, Bruno. Buadi clearing, racing free. Is he going to set through El Canoes? No, he gets his parcel wrong. Sorry, the ball to Tavares, sorry. Vinicius Jr. now loses the ball. It's getting a bit untidy. Probably the player's a little bit tired. Looks like warm conditions out there. Oh, Vinicius running inside. Lovely 1-2 there. Igor Thiago struggled to be in the game. Roger Ibanez. Marquinhos back to Ibanez. Plays it centrally to Igor Thiago. Bumbling, bustling forward. One back well by Brazil. Gabriel. Ooh. Ball pumped into the box, but no real danger there. It's picked up by Bono. Ball into the box. But over the head of Rafinha goes out for a Morocco throw. Right. Morocco on the break here. Brahim Diaz runs 50 yards unopposed. Hakimi cross into the box. Doesn't break. Brazil trying to play it from the back, but they're finding it very difficult just to stay calm and in possession. Morocco just had that game plan. They've got more energy. They just seem fitter, faster than Brazil. Right, Roger Jimenez puts in Bruno Guimaraes, who's right wing, tries to win a corner. Mazraoui, they're fighting. Is he going to get a foul? Nope. Good fight there. Boadi trying to get out. Oh, he's lost it there. Dangerous spot to lose it. Brahim Diaz taken down. Brahim Diaz holds his head. I don't know what he's doing that for. Trying to get Roger Ibanez in trouble, which he does. I think that's harsh. Brahim Diaz sold that. That was a bit of a joke. Oh, actually, when you see it on the replay, yeah, he probably cleaned him out. He probably took him out, yeah. But like with his thigh stroke stomach area, he just charged into him and knocked him down. He's a very little guy, Brahim Diaz. So yeah, cleaned out. Agricultural use of the body there. Buwadi. One back lovely by Brazil. Casemiro. To Paquetá. Right, Vinicius Junior central now. Tries to fire one into the box, but it's cleared. Brahim Diaz is everywhere. Turns, spins, tries to run away. Very impressive first half by Brahim Diaz. But one back, Casemiro to Rafinha. So we're just coming up to half time. Just going to see how many additional minutes there are. You would imagine there'd be there's always going to be at least two, aren't there? Just due to the water break. But you know, so I'd predict with the little stoppage, it's going to be about 4 minutes. All right, Paquetá, nope. Yep, 4 minutes as I predicted. All right, Morocco breaking now. Buwadi playing a nice 1-2. Back to Hakimi. Hakimi back to Buwadi. Diop. Brahim Diaz. Jogging lightly forward. Play to Sabari. Owani. Sabari again. Diop. Hakimi. Back to Diop. Big centre back Diop. Big guy. Bono. Loose pass though. Douglas Santos, the left back. Paquetá now. Back to Santos. Left wing position. Chips it into the box. Oh, Paquetá! Acrobatic volley. Good save by Bono as he G's up the crowd. Lovely play from Paquetá. Good cross by Santos. Acrobatic volley. Not a high one, but keeps it low and on target. It was going into the bottom corner. Good connection. Good connection in terms of angle and trajectory. Just wasn't enough power on it, but you know, it was a good solid connection at least. And fair play. Good play. Brazil have a corner. Rafinha stands over it. Corner from the right wing position. Delivery. Bang into the box. Oh, fizzes across. Oh, if someone was coming back post. That was an easy tap in. Marquinhos is screaming for another corner on the other side. Waving his finger away because it's a goal kick and he said, no. Put his hands together, please, beg. beg, please. Good corner for Rafinha though. Bang. Oh, he got Thiago. If he could have just been running in, just been a bit more switched on. He's got a free header there. Bang, tapping. 3 yards out. Good game though. Very enjoyable game. Diop wins the header. Ball bouncing around. One back by Casemiro. Out wide by Guimaraes to Vinicius Jr. Picks it up. Santos overlapping him. Vinicius Jr. Is he taken out there? Nope. Hakimi loses the ball though. And now Paqueta, and then referee says Paqueta fouls Hakimi. That looked a bit of not much of anything, to be honest. Let's have a look. Was Vinicius Jr. fouled? Yeah, he's fouled there by Hakimi. He got nothing from the ref. That's crazy. I mean, he's probably... Oh, that's actually a yellow. That's a yellow on... He got his ankles taken out. Oh, I trod on his top of his foot stroke ankle. How's that not even a foul? That's a yellow, if anything. Crazy. Got away with that one, Hakimi, I reckon. Right, Bono. He's taking his undeserved free kick. That's probably going to be everything now for the first half. That's going to be all she wrote. Alisson plays it out. And that's a very good first half. That is definitely the best half of football I've seen at this World Cup so far. Of the 3 matches I've seen so far. That was an excellent first half. Really good. Really, really good. Reset the clock. 1-0 at half time. Between Brazil and Morocco. Very, very good half. Excellent, excellent football on display. Yep, got to rate it. That's really, really impressive. Hope all of you at home are enjoying the game. Right, I'll be going through the halftime stats shortly. But yeah, really, really good play. Really, really good play from Morocco overall. And some nice flashes from Brazil. What you'd expect. But yeah, really, really good, entertaining half so far. Yeah, the World Cup definitely needs more of these type games. And if it does, it will be a very successful tournament. Right, so what I like to do on my channel is... at halftime, when I'm doing watch-alongs, I like to go through the stats and, you know, talk about any talking points that happen. I mean, really good goals in the game. Great through ball from Brahim Diaz. Non-existent midfield from Brazil. Gabriel Magalhaes caught in his heels. A curling P-roller across the ground from Brahim Diaz. Latched onto by Sabari, who has just seen an on-rushing... Alisson coming out of his goal and more or less out of the box, and he's chipped him clean. And then you had Rafinha finding Vinicius Jr. playing a 1-2. Rafinha has dived forward, not dived on the ground, but he's darted forward, should I say. Left side of the box, come inside, chopped back past Hakimi and smashed an arrow in effort past Bono, no stopping that. Really good goals. Excellent stuff. Right, let's go through some of the halftime stats. So what we have is quite equal on possession, really. Brazil with 54%, Morocco with 46%, basically. The XG for Brazil is 0.85, 1.22 for Morocco. So you can see the quality of chances Morocco have had has been higher than Brazil. Six shots by Brazil, 2 on target, and 12 shots by Morocco, 2 on target. Brazil have had 9 touches in the Moroccan box and 11 touches from Morocco in the Brazilian box. 1 shot each by Alisson and Bono. Aerial duels won 6 by Brazil, so very dominant. You'd expect that with Gabriel, Magalhães and Marquinhos as part of those statistics. And only 1 duel won aerially by Morocco. 8 fouls committed by both teams. 2 corners for Brazil, none for Morocco. I was looking for any running stats, but we don't have those. But yeah, very, very, very good half so far, I thought. Very, very interesting stuff. Right, on that note, for the few of you that are with me on the stream, thank you so much. Please do remember to drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if anyone does see this back later. And yes, anybody wants to come into the chat, please do feel welcome to say hello. You will be welcome. Right, on that note, I'm just going to take a halftime break and I will be back shortly. So in the meantime, I will be leaving the scores on. Oh, I didn't mention obviously the 2 yellow cards. Ibanez, the right back, and Casemiro for cynical challenges. Both 2 yellows, none for Morocco. So yeah, on that note, I will leave the team sheets up there and I'll be back in about 5 minutes to go through the second half with you. All right, I'm back once again. Back once again. A bit of feedback there, never mind. All right, can look forward to watching the second half. Very much so. Yeah, so waiting patiently for the second half. So I'm just going to be doing a few things in the background. If anyone wants to say hello in the chat, please do feel welcome to do so. Always happy to make new friends, as I said. So if you're free and you're in the chat, all good. Be more than wonderful to have a chat with you. Other than that, I'll be waiting patiently for the second half. Listen to the commentary of All right, kick it. Second half is about to kick off. So Casemiro and Ibanez, the two players booked, are being replaced by ex-Liverpool player Fabinho. So Big Carlo making the changes. Right, second half is about to kick off. All right, we're back underway. Allison, big boot forward. All right, let's see what kind of patterns of play and how the game settles back down, because Brazil were definitely under the cosh by Morocco early on and really struggled to get into the game for the majority of it, in my opinion. Oh, Vinny Jr. now. Left wing position. Rafinha now, right side. Hunted down by Mazraoui. I think Brazil win that corner. Yep, they've won that corner there. Gabriel getting a talking to. Referee not happy. Right, Brazil corner coming in. Rafinha, flat court is come. Is it going to go through? No, goes off. Another corner. All right, Rafinha. Thiago Holder. Ball goes. Yeah, I mean, really good, clever corners from Brazil. They're not looking like the most delivery, but the most amazing delivery. But they're very well worked. They do create space, holding off players. Right, Brahim Diaz. Closed out by 3 players. Strong defending. Fabinho. Many years now since Fabinho left Liverpool. Buwadi. Hakimi. Oh, nice back heel. Back to Hakimi. Morocco free kick there. After it looked like Brazil had escaped the press. KG, second half, start. Yeah, definitely fatigue is catching me, but you know, I'm going to try and stay awake, watch this game. Thoroughly entertained with the first half. It was really, really good. All right, Bono, big boot forward into the Brazilian half, but it goes off for a Brazilian throw. Mazraoui, edge of the box. So Morocco moving it around nicely. Diop on the ball there, looking very, very janky though. Right, good ball now. Hakimi bursting, trying to burst into the box. Just about recovered by Brazil. Right, Vinicius Jr. can race clear. One of the fastest players in world football, racing clear. Diop on his toes, jinking back, jockeying, placed into the box by Vinicius Jr. But nobody racing onto it. So dangerous, Vinicius Jr. So dangerous. Oh, Morocco, kick it out. Wow, where did that chance come from? Absolutely nowhere. That chance came out of the blue. Goal kick, and then 3 seconds later, Thiago was launching a shot straight. I didn't even see what happened. It was so fast. What was that all about? Fabinho already looking a little bit more mobile than Casemiro. All right, Rafinha, right wing, driving, skins Mazraoui, lays it low across the ground. Daisy cutter, cleared by Morocco. Good start from Brazil though. Last few minutes, they've oh, it was a very quick throw-in that led to that Brazilian chance. It was out of nowhere, really. Brazil moving it around. All right, Vinny Jr. looking for the foul. Does he get one? No, oh, ref plays advantage. Vinny Jr. edge of the box. Hakimi now racing away. All right, great burst into the Brazilian half by Mazraoui. Travelled 40 yards with the ball. Looks so strong. But lacking a bit of quality now up front, Morocco. Looking a little bit ragged. They're driving into the right spots, but they're finding it hard to find players. All right, so Brazil have the ball. Rafinha trying to slip in. Danilo. Brahim Diaz running down a bit of a cul-de-sac there. Harassed by two Brazilian players. Loses the ball. Brazil hunting better in packs now. It seems like they've had a bit of organisation by Carlo at half-time. Back to Alisson. Excuse me. Ooh. Nice play from Brazil. Trying to work it across centrally to open up the angles. Santos, Vinicius Jr. Bit of controlled possession. Back across centrally. Marquinhos now, centre circle. Danilo. Used to play for Man City, Juventus of course. Gabriel Magalhaes. Digs out from under his feet. Paqueta. Back to Vinicius Jr. now. Chips it back to Morocco, who can break now. Poor pass from Vinicius Jr. Alright, Bueno plays it over to Diop. Pumps it forward. It's back with Brazil now. there was a good opportunity there. They just needed a better quality with the through ball, with the 1-2. All right, Bono. Nice play with Buardi, but he's brought down by Vinicius Jr. A bit too strong in a tackle or a challenge. It was poor though. There was a good opportunity there for Brazil to break with a 1-2. Rafinha just had to slip in his colleague, and he could have been racing and bearing down on goal. All right, Mateus Cunha's coming on. I think that's a good move. Surely that's for... I was going to say, sure, that's got to be for Igor Thiago, who has been not very good, I don't think, this game. Paqueta is off. Cunha, the Man United player, is on for Igor Thiago. Luis Henrique comes on for Paqueta. Mateus Cunha coming on for Igor Thiago. Apologies if my coverage has gone a bit quiet. It's just very tiring being up this late watching football. It's not the norm here in the UK to be watching football at 12:30 midnight. But, you know, we try our best. Anyone, like I said, anyone wants to say hello in the chat, please feel free to do so. Jeez, Fabinho's got a very bloody mouth. I mean, with the camera work, we didn't even see how that injury even happened to Fabinho. He's got a bloodied mouth. So obviously he's collided with somebody. So El Canous and Wanahi are coming off. And Taubi and El Morabet are on. I was very impressed with El Canous in the first half. He was excellent. Allison with a kick out. Right, Matheus Cunha on the right wing. Being harassed by 3 Moroccan players. Well played there. Mazraoui has been excellent this game. Really, really good. Mazraoui has been brilliant. Lovely ball there from Vini Jr. Slips in Rafinha. Luis Enrique. Edge of the box. Final ball from Brazil is a bit poor today. They keep trying to fire it across the goal mouth, but getting it all wrong. Vini Jr. coming inside. Plays it across to Danilo. Luis Enrique. Right side. Getting good joy. Fire across the box. See, they're doing it again. But that was better delivery there. Rafinha just cannot latch onto it. That's good play. Good play. Another water break now. Okay, water break over. So the game is about to get back underway. It's amazing. That little the drinks break really does revitalise the players a lot. You can see they go straight back to it, 100 mile an hour. Really gets players back into the swing of things. Oh, good ball there by Saibari. Very impressed by him. Always shows himself to be willing. All right, Mazraoui tries to slip in. Oh, he does slip him in. Ooh, does slip in Saibari. That's going to be a corner, surely. Okay, it's offside. I was going to say, great ball from Mazraoui. Definitely the man of the match, in my opinion. Oh, it's barely offside. Lovely ball, though. Really good muscling. Muscles out Marquinhos there. Really good play. Ooh. I mean, Brazilians' reactions are just so off, especially the defence. Gabriel, as I pointed out in the first half for the goal, it just seems miles off it. It seems absolutely miles off it, Gabriel. Weird. Right. Morocco on a break now, on a charge. Left side of the box. Mazraoui with a chance to fizz one in, but he doesn't do anything really. Just poor cross across the ground, cleared by Brazil. So Brazil just knocking it around. Oh, Vinicius Junior sloppy, gives it away. Talby, the youngster. So Morocco now relaxed in possession. Brazil just rediscovering their shape after giving it away poorly by Vinny Jr. Alright, good play there. Bundles his way through. Good play, but no one in the box in the end. Vinicius Jr. now. Edge of the box. Oh, Rafinha. 15 yards out. Swings the left boot it. Through the defender's legs. Keeper gathers it up. Good break from Brazil there. That's a good save considering that it's pretty blind. Needed to get more power onto that. Keeper Bono seems to have hurt himself, injured in that tackle, injured in collecting that ball. Right, clearance by Morocco up the field. Seems like conditions are starting to slow the game down, to be fair. Good feet there by the Moroccan player. Vinicius Junior. If anything, it looks like Brazil would be the team that can end this game stronger. Morocco seem a lot more reserved in terms of trying to keep, their energy levels up for the last few minutes. Good drive into the box by Matheus Cunha. What's he going to do? Looking for a corner. And he's 1-1. Good play from Matheus Cunha. VAR deciding corners, obviously. Chance here from Brazil. Mistake from Diop. Mistake from Issa Diop there. Sloppy pass, and he's got his keeper in all sorts of trouble. Rafinha bearing down on Bono. Gives him a bit of a shoulder. But what's he going to do? I mean, what is Rafinha meant to do there? He's got to go for it. It's a Diop. Shocking defending. So keeper still down. And I can't lie, I'm very tired. I mean, the second half hasn't been as good as the first, not by a long shot. Obviously, conditions have played a part of that. But, yeah, not the greatest. Cunha tries to slip in. Cunha's all action, all energy style. Bawadi being very good. Been very impressive, Morocco. What they've kind of lacked in terms of quality in the second half, they've definitely been very tenacious. They are definitely fighters. Next game for these two are obviously going to be Morocco versus Scotland and Brazil versus Haiti. Or Haiti. Diop back to Bono. Buwadi. Just a few minutes to go. Yeah, this game is definitely petered out. I mean, Brazil. Oof. I think there was a lot of tiredness, not only on this, not only on my live stream, but definitely on the pitch as well. These players are looking shattered. It's all kind of, a lot of it is the frenetic nature of it has definitely gone out of the game. If anything, Brazil seem to have a bit more legs. Diop launches one. Buwadi, he does look energetic the whole time. That's a good play. Chopped inside. Oof. So Rahimi comes on to replace the goal scorer, Saibari. Right, Morocco with a free kick. We're entering the last 30 seconds of normal time. Cross launched, but it's poor to the far back, for the far edge of the box. But they're still in possession, Morocco. Good turn and spin there. Right, tenacious there. Well done there from Luis Enrique. Cunha fouled. Wow. 10 minutes additional time. Wow. Didn't see that coming. I guess with the water breaks and the keeper, but, you know, maybe I was thinking about 6 or 7, but I don't know where 10's coming from. Rafinha in the box. Oof, flashed across the goal. Bounces out. Shouldn't have given that away there, Brazil. Oh. All right. Fabinho. All right, corner Brazil. What have they got here? All right. Cunha's on the corner. Left-hand side. He's going to put it in with his right foot. Lofted in. Bono gets two hands to it, but it's bounced back out to Cunha. Drags it back down towards the corner flag. Tries to draw in a foul. Wins the corner off Rahimi. Cunha gets a chance 2 minutes later to repeat the trick. Ball in the box. Oh, Bono gets hands to it. Rafinha lays it out wide. Luis Enrique slips in. Santos with a good chance. Oh. Okay, cross into the box there, but all pretty standard stuff there. Corner Morocco. Right, corners coming in. Okay, cleared quite easily by Brazil. Pretty of a routine kind of corner. Nothing much doing there. So Morocco, good recycling there. Right, Gabriel misjudges a header there. Bounces high in the air. Where's it going to go? Oh, it's going to be a foul by Fabinho. He bought that one. He was selling it and he definitely bought that one. Ball chipped straight into Alisson's arms. That was awful. Absolutely awful. Yeah, I think both teams need to just be happy with a point here. No one's done enough to win this game. Most definitely not. Oh! Saved by... Oh, what a last minute chance there. Wow. Ball played across by Hakimi. Long shot out. Curling into the bottom corner. Great diving save by Alisson. Double save by Alisson. Oh, it wasn't even on. It was going wide anyway, but I guess Alisson wasn't to know. Double save. Good stuff. All right, Hakimi, last corner of the game probably. Oh, let's end this game, please. I want to go to bed. Morocco finishing quite strong. And that is probably going to be it. Can't believe the energy of Bawadi. He looks so sprightly. Back to Bono. Morocco are very solid. They're a very dangerous team. They're very solid, very resolute. They don't give much away. You know, just very, very impressive team, Morocco. Very, very good team. They were my pick to be. Oof. They were my pick to go the furthest in the competition in regards to the African teams. I thought Brazil would have more of a showing than that, to be honest, but they did not. Not that impressed with Brazil today. But, yeah, I don't know why I'm restarting the clock. We are not doing another 90 minutes. I would tell you that for nothing. That was a fair result of a game. A very good game overall. A little bit cagey in the second half. But on that note, I'm definitely going to wrap up the stream ASAP because I'm a very tired YouTuber. So, on that note, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the two guys that joined me today, Cameron and Gary. Much appreciated keeping company in the first half. I think they drifted off a bit in the second half because I haven't heard from them. But thank you for being with me at least keeping me company while I enjoyed the game. And on that note, if anyone does watch any of this back by chance, by some miracle, watches this back as YouTube content, then please do drop a like on the video and consider subscribing to the channel as I try to grow my community. I do video game content, playing a lot of Street Fighter 6 online, battle lounges, ranked matches at master level using M. Bison and Ken. I also play retro games and other up-to-date modern games and classics as well. So there's a lot of everything on the channel. Do live watch-alongs, football transfers, football stories, and we'll soon be doing hosting shows as well once the community grows a bit as well. So on that note, thank you for joining me. Now, my name is Ade. I'm the veteran arcade soldier. I have been performing today a live World Cup watch-along of Brazil and Morocco, which ended 1-1 and was a very, very entertaining, but in the end, quite cagey game. So on that note, I will see you on the next stream. Thank you and take care.